So Aquarius, your week commencing the 17th of February forecast gives you an opportunity to measure your progress. This could be in a tangible way in terms of life foundations. It may be about finance. It could be about a creative plan or a life change that's been evolving over the last couple of years, ever since Pluto moved for 11 weeks from the end of March 2023, and then again from the 21st of January in 2024, and then again from the 19th of November 2024 right through to now. A big shift may be going on in your world, particularly if you're born or have planets right at the start of Aquarius. And then recently, topping up that, you've had the activity of the Sun, but also Mercury, accenting your individuality, your thrust, your ideas, your creativity and charisma. Also a gorgeous new moon which occurred on the 29th of January. So a lot has given you traction, but what's the outcome? And that's what you're about to discover, because over the last couple of years, as much as Pluto has started to evolve and help you to move forwards towards your future, there may be something from your past that Saturn has been deprecating in some ways. It could have been an old source of income, or perhaps your values have shifted, or maybe you've just found your connection to others stifled in some way. There's been a sense of inhibition. Well, what you have now as the Sun moves into Pisces, catching up with Mercury, but also with Saturn, and in a more spiritual way, Neptune and the North Node, is a chance to see how all the things you've been instigating, or if you've been adding extra verve to an ongoing strand, how that will all shape up. And interestingly, your traditional ruler Saturn, which may have been quite the bugbear over the last 2 years, can come back to you in a significant way. Because since the 6th of January 2025, Mars, the planet of drive, passion and assertion, has been in your 6th house, which can be good to be very active and very busy in terms of practicalities, but it has been in a retrograde. So there may have been frustrations, particularly around your work, perhaps even exasperations, but something now, particularly by the very end of this week, can just seem to break through, and that can be like a dam bursting. But it's going to be a burst dam that has got the potential to become something else that's longer lasting. The structural energy of Saturn linking with the thrust of Mars is going to be very helpful, especially as Mars goes direct on the 24th of February, the Monday following this one, based on universal. But also this week there is a quarter moon, and it's a quarter moon in the part of your chart to do with friendships. And if there are certain people in your world who you do feel are somewhat of a drain, maybe energetically, maybe financially, maybe in terms of inhibiting your freedom to do as you wish, a relationship like that may need to be reviewed. But also Mercury, the planet of communication, not at its best in Pisces, it has to be said, is squaring up to Jupiter in a very ebullient part of your chart. And that's saying to you in a way, keep believing, keep the faith. Jupiter's about faith, even if you do encounter some obstacles even this week, because Jupiter also forges an absolutely adorable link to Venus. So the two planets of fortune in traditional astrology are aligning by the end of this week in an almost perfect way. And there could be a conversation, a connection, a sparkling encounter, even a flirtatious one that really does elevate your spirits. But I think it's around the basic foundations of your world you can start to see progress if you've really applied yourself and gone with the flow on some things that have just naturally made way in your situation over the last few years.